you want to say your name?
Hi, I'm Cindy Caprio, and I am doing a pretty much cold read of this monologue. Sissy, 2 nights ago when I ran off, I was so scared. You know, I haven't been out of this basement since we came here 7 years ago. But I couldn't help myself. That night I looked over at him and I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand to be next to him. I couldn't stand to be in this house anymore. The window was open there in his room. Just the screen was on it, and outside, I could see outside. Upstairs there he has windows and some wind was coming in and I could see the trees. He went to sleep. And I just looked out that window and smelled and listened. Something was out there. So I stood up on the bed and I took a big couple of bounces and I jumped right at the screen. It crashed away and I was out. I was on the ground and I just ran as fast as I could into the woods. Out there the trees are thick and I'm littler than him and faster and he couldn't catch me. He kept screaming that I wouldn't make it and that the world ended and I wouldn't last. But this thought happened to me. Sissy, this thought just popped into my head like something you'd see in those bubbles in the funny papers. Remember that? Remember those funny papers? Where people talk in bubbles? I don't know why, but I remembered the bubbles. And this thing that was in my bubble, fuck you. And then I said it out loud, fuck you. And I realized that it was a prayer. It's not a prayer you kneel for. It's a prayer you pray when you're running. So for hours and hours I ran. And I prayed, fuck you.
Excellent.